And welcome back to the New York Jets franchise rebuild. Here today will be the AFC Championship game, the New York Jets versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. Entering into the playoffs, the Jets were the number 1 seed, and the Jacksonville Jaguars were the number 6 seed, and they have battled all the way through the wild card rounds to get to this point in time, beating the Houston Texans and the Cleveland Browns, as the New York Jets coming off of a major victory over the Tennessee Titans, completely outright destroying them. We're going to see if this game is going to be any differently. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I hope you're all having a great day. Please leave a like. Comment down what you thought of today's action. Don't forget to subscribe. We are still pushing for 200 subs, and you know, it would really mean a lot if you guys would hit that sub button. But today, the New York Jets are still dealing with a lot of injuries, even though we are, yes, getting Grover Stewart and Elijah Van Tucker back. Due to practice, we have also now lost Jake Matthews, our starting left tackle. So that means Elijah Van Tucker is being kicked out to tackle, Doug Thomas is staying, and then the rest of the offensive line is staying the same. So we're still out Mekhi Becton. We're really just kind of hoping for the best at this moment in time. But we are getting a little bit more healthy on defense. Grover Stewart is back, so that should really help out our run support. And we're going to kick John Franklin Myers to the outside pass rushing, so Justin Trent will not be starting this week. But we played against this Jags team all the way back, I believe, in week 8, and we beat them 20-19 in a very close matchup. So let's do a little bit of a recap on the roster of the Jags, and then let's get right into the matchup. Now, taking a look at this Jacksonville team, their top players, Adante Adams, they have James Robinson, Josh Allen, obviously Trevor Lawrence. They brought in Derek Brown this past offseason, Miles Jack, Montez Sweat. This team has brought in a lot of great free agents to help out and build this roster up, while also drafting some quality prospects. But how will Trevor Lawrence play in this ball game? He had a solid day when we played against him, so hopefully we'll be able to slow him down. And, you know, with the speed and acceleration down this week because of the snow, how is this passing game will be affected? Same with the running game. But overall, this Jags team is very good. They don't have the best offensive line, better in the interior than at tackle, but we'll see how that will play. But I think they can put up points. The last time we faced them, it was a close, hard-fought battle. It's going to be an interesting matchup here. Let's get right into the action. And welcome back to East Rutherford, New Jersey. Here today in the AFC Championship game, it's the Jacksonville Jaguars versus the New York Jets. The number 1 seed versus the number 6 seed, on the verge of getting to a Super Bowl. If the Jacksonville Jaguars win this game, they will be representing the AFC for the first time in this big championship game. And for the New York Jets, it will be their second time. Now, this is the first championship game of this weekend. We'll know if we do win, we'll know it's either the Dallas Cowboys or the Washington football team. We'll see how Steven James plays today, see how Trevor Lawrence plays today, as the Jets are coming off of a massive, destroying victory versus the Tennessee Titans. We'll see who will win here in the AFC Championship game. And here comes Trevor Lawrence leading out his Jags team, number 16, 26 touchdowns to 14 interceptions. He's a 4th-year quarterback. He's been playing excellent this year, and he's looking to get his team to the Super Bowl. We'll see how he'll play today. Lawrence will start this ball game at his own 25-yard line. Robinson is the lone back, as they're going to do a little stretch run with him, as Jalen Smith will tackle him for 5. Last week, this Jets defense forced 4 interceptions, We'll see if our secondary can match that, as this pass will go over the middle here, and I believe that is Slayton, and it is the ex-New York Giant making that tough reception. But our defense made a lot of plays last week, and we're looking for them to continue to do so. But we're playing now against Trevor Lawrence. Definitely, in my opinion, a better quarterback than Zach Wilson in this franchise. So we'll see how our secondary will play today. Adante Adams, he is the difference maker. 2nd down and 11 here for Trevor Lawrence as he looks to throw, as he slings it over the middle, and that's going to be a reception here for Simmons. Excuse me, that was Snead, their slot receiver. Fresh set of downs here for Lawrence, as this is a play action fake to Travis Etienne, and this will be a reception here by James Robinson. Already on the first drive, this Jags team is putting some pressure on this New York's defense. Robinson will get this carry here, who will pick up a first down and more. The Jags are in Jets territory here at the 41-yard line. Lauren dropping back, looks to throw here, and he's looking to take a shot deep here for Dante Adams, and he goes up and he makes that catch. What a 36-yard reception here. And he is definitely a difference maker on this offense. One of the best wide receivers in our franchise, making another great play. Goal to go now here at the 4. 3 tight ends on the field. Lawrence dropping back, looks to throw here, and he's going to go end zone. Touchdown, Dalton Schultz, and the Jacksonville Jaguars will strike first. And leading out his New York Jets offense is quarterback number 10, Stephen James. This season, he threw 36 touchdowns to 17 INTs, looking to go 2-0 in the playoffs this year. We'll see how he'll play today. Last week, the New York Jets offense could not run the football. We'll see if they can do that this week. Here at the 29 of New York, they're going to hand this ball off directly to Robinson, and he only gains a yard. With the shuffling of this offensive line, Elijah Van Tucker's playing left tackle. We are welcoming him back, but it's still starting 3 guards is definitely difficult. But here's Robinson finding an open field in front of him. This time picks up 17. Good hard running right there. Both offenses are here settling in. As New York's trying to tie up this game here. James looks to throw for the first time, goes over the middle here. Sean Samuel makes a catch, and he fumbled it, and he did pick it up. And this is, I believe, Josh Allen who picks it up here. I thought Sean Samuel picked up that fumble. I guess he didn't. Here's the catch, and that's the hit. Maybe he was still down, and I thought he picked it up there, but Trevor Lawrence is entering onto the field. We'll see if it's under booth review. And it is, so it's going to be overturned, thankfully. Almost disaster here in East Rutherford, New Jersey, as that could have been a massive momentum shift, as New York will turn right back to this running game. Michael Carter will gain about 13 more. Elijah Moore made a ton of receptions here. We'll see if he'll get involved early this game. As a little play action fake here for James as he's looking to take a shot deep in zone with Sean Samuel. But there's a penalty on the field. I think this play's coming back regardless. And it is. It's an ineligible receiver. New York just wanted to take a deep shot there, but it pushes us back 5 yards because an offensive lineman ran down the field. Here's a carry now here for Michael Carter, who's been our most productive offensive player on this drive. New York faces a 3rd down and manageable. James takes it, looks to throw here, hanging in the pockets, throws it over the middle. Sean Samuel makes another tough reception for a first down. Here at the 12 of Jacksonville, James looks to throw, keeping it in the air. Looking, feeling the rush here. That's Derek Brown with the sack. No, that's Holton with the sack. Don't know who that is. And because of that sack, that pushes us back 9 yards. James sticking in this passing game, feeling more rushed by his interior pressure, and now Jags pass rushers hurt. Now it's 3rd down forever. Well, this is definitely the concern this week, is our offensive line. They can't hold up. It's definitely going to have a lot of problems here, as New York is just going to set up a screen here for Robert Gordon, trying to get some of this lost yardage back. I think New York's just going to settle for a field goal, make this game by 4. And Justin Tucker trucks onto the field. He didn't miss an extra point and a field goal last week. We'll see how he will play this week, and he misses a 40-yard field goal attempt here. A little bit more to the right. That's not good. Had a missed opportunity to at least put up points here, as that pass was badly thrown by Lawrence. But New York lead goes down the field, gets nothing on their first possession. Now let's see if Jacksonville can put some pressure on them. Going to the outside here for Travis Etienne, who makes that reception. 3rd down and 3 here for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Lawrence looks to throw. Plenty of time in the pocket as he's going to take another shot deep here, and Dante Adams is going to draw a pass interference call. He doesn't need to make every single reception. Sometimes getting these calls will help out his team even more. And now they're going to be in Jets territory, and that's not good. Michael Handon needs to play like a shutdown corner this week. Lawrence in an empty look here for receiver set. Motioning right now Travis Etienne, who will get the call here, trying to bounce it outside as he will only gain 4. I definitely think our Jets team would be the favorites in this ball game, but we're not playing well enough here. As this pass will go over the middle here for Robinson, who will gain a first down and more. Second down and 8 here as the first quarter is nearly over. Lawrence will hand this ball off to Snee, and that's Michael Hamden making a great play on the ball. Well, first quarter's down. Jacksonville's only up by 7, but they're driving here. Third down and 8. Lawrence looks to throw here. Plenty of time in the pocket as he's going to find a wide open Adante Adams, finding it the opening in the zone coverage. So now it's goal to go here at the 6. Lawrence in the shotgun. Travis is the back as they're going to go end zone here. And that's another touchdown for Dalton Schultz, his second of the ball game. And Jacksonville's an extra point away by making this game by 2 scores. Well, now the Jets find themselves down by 2 scores. They missed a field goal on their last drive. What will they do on this drive, starting at their own 25-yard line? James looks to throw here as he got hit. And thankfully, Sean Samuel at least had the best opportunity to make the reception, but he's still down on the field. That's not good. Third down and 6 now. New York needs this conversion. James looks to throw here, throwing it to the outside here. That pass was just overthrown. Incomplete, and we see now broken rib. Sean Samuel's out for the rest of this game. Now the Jacksonville Jaguars will start their own 29-yard line and a prime opportunity to make this game by 3 scores. Robinson will gain 6 on this first carry. This Jets defense needs to make a play. We gotta force a turnover or something. Second down and 3 here. Lawrence will take the snap. Here is Robinson, who will weave his way through this defense, finding another first down. Second down and 6 here, right at midfield. 2 receivers on the field as the Jets send an all-out blitz here, but they're gonna go over the middle. This is their third-year tight end who will make that reception and more. He's still down on the field, but now it's gonna be a roughing the passer call on this defense. That's going to add an extra 15 yards. That was Richards, the third tight end, I believe, on this roster. But it's third down and 1. This Jets team needs to get off the field. Lawrence dropping back, looks to throw. Looking end zone with Adante Adams. Touchdown, Jacksonville. They're extending their lead here by 3 scores. And this Jets team needs to find answers, and they need it quickly. As the New York Jets offense will take the field here. No more Sean Samuel. Will Fuller will step up in this ball game. James will look to throw here, going to the outside here for Fuller, and that ball should have been picked. New York needs this conversion here. James takes the snap, looks to throw here, looking, plenty of time in the pocket, finds Meredith, and he does not get the first down, but it's 4th down and short. What do you do if you're New York? Do you go for this? Well, New York elected to punt here. Now Jacksonville will start at their own 25-yard line, looking to extend their lead here. Here's Travis Etienne, who's making this reception. He's going down the sideline here. Travis Bonds had it to push him out of bounds. It's third down and 7 now. Lawrence in an empty look. This Jets team desperately needs to get off the field as they're going to go to Travis Etienne, and he steps out of bounds here. It's 4th down. Thankfully, that's a much-needed drive by our defense. And now the Jags are setting up for about a 62-yard field goal attempt in this weather here, and it's up, and it is right down the middle. What a kick here. Oh, the New York Jets are down by 4 scores. What do you do? James takes the snap, play action fake, looks to throw here. That ball was tipped by Josh Allen. Great job. I don't think if you're the New York Jets, you can completely scrap the running game, but James needs to win this game by his right arm as he's going to look for Elijah Moore, who will make that tough reception, and that's an excellent job here by the young, talented wide receiver. James sticking with this passing game as he's going to go underneath here for Stephen Meredith, who will make that reception, and he's going to fight for a first down and more. Good job by our 2 young best playmakers. As New York is in Jags territory here at their own 37, James looks to throw here, going underneath here for Will Fuller, who will make that tough reception. And now we entered the 2 minutes. Third down and 1 here. James under center, handing this ball off to Michael Carter, who will find the first down. And now Mark is hurt on the field. Because of Mark's injury, Josh Myers in at right guard. James takes the snap, looks to throw, zips it over the middle here for Elijah Moore, who will break initial contact and finds 10 more. Thankfully, Mark is okay here. First down and 10 here at the 12. Setting up a screen here for Robert Gordon, who will make that reception, getting some excellent blocks in front of him. Can he find the end zone? He stretches out. He doesn't get in, but it's 2nd down and inches. And now New York puts out their big package. Adam Wright's in the ball game. It's going to take it here is Adam, and he's going to fight for the end zone. Touchdown, New York. Definitely what we needed here before the end of the first half. As we're going to be entering here into the second half, the New York Jets are down by 18 as this Jags team has complete control of this ball game here. They're up big, 24-6, as Justin Tucker has missed both an extra point and a field goal. He has struggled in this snowy weather. But what can we do differently here? We've been able to run the football. That's it on offense. We'll see what we can do here in the second half. I think we got to turn to Elijah more. And defensively, we just got to get off the field on third downs. That's it. That's the adjustments. I don't even think it's adjustments. It's just the mindset we need to get into, and got to play better special teams. And here at the beginning of the second half, the New York Jets are down by 18, needing a massive comeback. James will start this drive by handing this ball off to Michael Carter, who breaks the first tackler, and he will pick up 10. Here at the 42 of New York, they need to find the end zone on this drive. Looks to throw is James, looking deep here for Elijah Moore. That ball was intercepted here. Penalty on the field, as this Jags team was able to return it all the way back to right around the midfield. And it's pass interference. And that is a massive break here. That pass interference call was a massive break here for this Jets offense. They have it now at the 40 of Jacksonville. Gonna hand this ball off to Michael Carter, and Carter again breaking tacklers to pick up another first down. Our veteran receiver dropped that pass, so it's 2nd down and 10 here. James looks to throw here, as he's looking to take a shot in the end zone here with Brandon Cooks. Can he go up and make that catch? And he can't. Neither of our two veteran receivers made the plays they needed to. As it's 3rd down and 10 here, James in the shotgun looks to throw as Jacksonville sends a blitz here, going over the middle, Elijah Moore. But a bad pass here by Stephen James. And New York is not sending out Justin Tucker. It's 4th down and 10 here. James in the shotgun takes the snap, looks to throw here. Slings it over the middle here for Elijah Moore, who will make that reception and a first down. New York wants to find the end zone on these drives. 3rd down and 4 here. James at the 10. Takes the snap, looks to throw here. Looking, rolling to his right, trying to find anyone. We'll go to Elijah Moore, and Moore will walk into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. Exactly what we needed here. And I think New York will go for 2. As this Jets team is going to line up for 2 points, trying to make this game by 10. James takes the snap, looks to throw. Looks end zone here with Stephen Meredith, and they will make this game by 10. Good job by our offense. Great response drive. Good job by our team. Now, Trevor Lawrence will start in the pistol, up by 10. Can this defense make any plays? Here is James Robinson, who will gain 4. It's 3rd down and 6 here. This New York's defense needs to get off the field here. Lawrence will take it as they will do a delay give here. Travis Etienne, as this defense couldn't bring him down. Here's 10 more. Lawrence in the shotgun. Here's Robinson, the ball carrier, as Jalen Smith couldn't take him down. Same with Bradbury. Good hard running there by the 3 tight ends on the field here. Lawrence will hand this ball off Robinson, as Blake Cashman couldn't get there, but Michael Hamden will stop him, but still a first down. 3rd down and 10 now. 2 bad passes here by Trevor Lawrence. Can he make this completion? He looks to throw here, goes underneath here. Travis Etienne makes the reception. Bonds makes the tackle, but it's a first down. The checkdowns have really hurt this Jets defense. Lawrence quickly going over the middle. Here is Slayton, who will make that catch for 16. 2nd down and 10 here. Lawrence in the shotgun again, looks to throw here. Looking, going over the middle. That's Slayton again with the reception. 3rd down and 1 here. Can our defense bend but not break? Gonna take it. Here's a little give here for Robinson, who breaks a tackle and gets another first down. 2nd down and 8 here. Lawrence in the shotgun, 3 receiver set. Travis Etienne gets the call here, as this defense will gobble that pass up, or run up, excuse me. Penalty on the field, and it will be a holding call. 3rd down and 7 here. Lawrence in the pistol. Robinson is the back. Jets send a blitz. Going end zone here. Slayton. No, that's not Slayton. That's Simmons with a reception and a touchdown. And now Jacksonville extends their lead. New York will start at their own 27-yard line. Again, down by 3 scores, down by 17. James takes the snap, looks to throw here. Looking to take a shot deep here with Meredith, and Meredith couldn't make the reception. That pass is intercepted here. Great job by this secondary by Jacksonville. And Stephen James just trying to make a play, and he just couldn't right there. And an interesting development here. Also, Blake Cashman was there on the last defensive play. Lawrence dropping back, looks to throw here. Going underneath here for Adante Adams, as Adams will make the tough reception. Jacksonville's last drive was long and methodical. It took 5 minutes off the clock. Can our defense make a play? Play action fake here. Zach Gold couldn't bring him down. How the hell did he miss? 3rd down and 4 here. Lawrence in the shotgun here. Gonna fake it to Etienne, and thankfully Demario Davis making an excellent sack. It's 4th down. Great job by our defense. And here at the beginning of the 4th quarter, the Jags are gonna be setting up for a field goal attempt. The field goal will be up and good. And now we're still down by 3 scores. We're down by 3 touchdowns. So we need to find the end zones, and we need to find our defense. They gotta make some plays here in the 4th quarter. Stephen James here will start in his own 25-yard line, down by 3 touchdowns. Looks to throw here, sets his feet, finds Elijah Moore, who will find the 1st down. And now Elijah Vanna Tucker's hurt on the field. Well, New York needs to find the end zone, and they need to find it fast. James sticking this passing game here. Going to go underneath now for Meredith, who will get the reception and a 1st down. Pass midfield now. James takes it, looks to throw here. Taking a little deep shot here with Brandon Cooks, and can Cooks go underneath it? And he does! What a job here by the veteran receiver, 43 yards. We need someone else to step up on this offense, and Brandon Cooks does exactly that, getting us into the red zone here. Goal to go now. Sticking with this package here on 2nd down and goal, as they're going to turn to the fullback, Seth Knoss, and Seth will find the end zone. Touchdown, New York. That's 1 out of the 3 we need. And now we turn to our defense. Can they make a play? The Jags will start at their own 25-yard line here, up by still 14, as this is a little delayed, and this is a quarterback sneak. What the hell? Trevor Lawrence will gain 7. Our defense needs to make a play. We need them to do something big. 2nd down and 3 here. Gonna hand this ball. No, it's a play action fake here. And this ball will go to Robinson, who will make that reception for 10. Don't forget, this is the #1 rated defense here getting carved up. As this pass will go to Robinson, and Robinson breaks the tackle. Jalen Bonds has to make this tackle here, and he thankfully does. But that's still a gain of 25. And this Jags team is still passing the football here. And now they're gonna stick in the air. Gonna take this snap, looks to throw here, and the ball's gonna be undercut, intercepted here. Bradbury, that was a bad pass here by Trevor Lawrence here. Good block there. Can Bradbury find the end zone here? Snee is the last man to defend, and he does tackle him, but it's gonna be 1st down and goal here at the 4. Fletcher Cox is hurt, but that's an excellent play here by the veteran corner. Now it's 3rd down and goal here at the 1. Gonna take the snap. Here is Adam Wright, who's gonna find the end zone. Touchdown, New York. We now need 1 more. Great job by our offense, but an excellent job by James Bradbury for setting up this touchdown drive. The Jags will take over here. They're only up by 6 now. Lawrence dropping back, looks to throw here. Slings it over the middle here for Richards, who will make that reception and a 1st down. 3rd down and 10 here. Lawrence takes the snap, looks to throw here. Going to Dalton Schultz, and no, that's not Schultz. That's their 2nd tight end who will make that catch at the 50. That was a demoralizing 3rd down conversion for this Jets defense, but can they get off? Can they get them back in 3rd down? Here's a carry here by Robinson as Jalen Smith will make that tackle. Pass midfield now, less than 3:30 to go in this ball game. Gonna take the snap, play action fake. Lawrence goes over the middle here for Slayton, who will make that reception and a 1st down. Here at the beginning of the 2-minute warning here, the Jags are driving here as this Jets defense desperately needs to get off the field. Robinson, and then Robinson will find the 1st down and more. New York has to call a timeout. Fresh set of downs here, 2 timeouts left here for the New York Jets in this AFC Championship game. Faking it to the receiver as Robinson will get another carry. New York has 1 timeout to play with. As it's 3rd down and 4 here, New York declined the penalty, and that is a great decision. It's incomplete here. It's 4th down. 1:42 to go here. 1 timeout left for the New York Jets, but they're going to send out this field goal unit, and that would effectively make this game still by 2 scores. The field goal is good. Well, James needs to go down the field, score a touchdown. We need to get an onside kick and then get a field goal. James will start at his own 25, looks to throw here. Plenty of time in the pocket as time starts to run out and he goes down. Great job by this pressure. 4th down and 24 here. New York needs this conversion. Takes the snap, looks to throw as James. Going deep here for Elijah Moore, and that pass was batted away. It's incomplete. The Jacksonville Jaguars are going to be heading to the Super Bowl. And here in the AFC Championship game, the New York Jets have been defeated. The Jacksonville Jaguars came to East Rutherford, New Jersey, and just completely outplayed us, beating the New York Jets 37-28. The Jets team couldn't get anything going on their first few possessions. It took us all the way until the end of the first half to at least put up some sort of points. And then afterwards, it was just the Jags continued to put pressure on our team, and they did an excellent job of doing so. They outgained us in every single category in terms of passing, rushing, and even average yards per play. Overall, disappointing game here. It was a tough game. This was definitely a game that, I think we were favored in, and we would have and should have won this ball game if we were fully locked in and probably fully healthy. Not having Mekhi back to that left tackle definitely hurt for this playoff stretch. But there's just no excuse for allowing 4 touchdowns, over 340 passing yards, and a 70 completion percentage. James didn't have his best day either. We had to abandon the run, which worked. It worked at the beginning of the game, but afterwards it didn't. And there's just no other receiver who really could step up for this offense. And it's a major thought entering into this next offseason, but no one could make plays other than Elijah Moore. Defensively, we just couldn't get off the field on third down. We saw this all the way back in Week 17 versus the Houston Texans. We couldn't get off the field, and it hurt us a lot. We got a big late turnover that could have and probably should have given us an opportunity to at least make it more of a ball game, but unfortunate. Jacksonville just played a better game, and they played more sound than we did. Well, that was a disappointing way to end this fantastic season. Losing 37-28 is just completely awful. He did suffer an injury in this ball game, but I'm not going to check on it. Disappointing, absolutely. But we have shown the improvements of this roster throughout the 4 years of this franchise. But let's go simulate to the Pro Bowl. We'll simulate to the Super Bowl. We're not going to sim past it, but we'll look at some stats and the yearly awards and all that stuff in this episode. But next time will be an off season, as it will be the Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Washington football team. So that's definitely a very interesting Super Bowl. It's something that I don't think anyone would predict, 2 years from now, here in 2022. But let's go check out the Pro Bowlers. Let's go see. We'll just focus on the AFC. So Stephen James did not make it as a Pro Bowler quarterback. Seth Knox made it as a receiver. Elijah Moore did as a wide receiver. Seth Knox is a fullback, excuse me. But Moore made it as a receiver. Didn't have any tight ends, no offensive linemen, it so far seems like. Defensively, not seeing anyone. Still not seeing anyone. Did we only have 2 Pro Bowlers? Still no one. So we only had 2 Jalen Bonds made it to the Pro Bowl, and Justin Tucker. So a few Pro Bowlers. Happy to see that. But let's go check out the yearly awards and the stats for this team. We'll go... So this season, James threw, as you guys have seen multiple times, 36 touchdowns, 17 INTs. Happy with his year. Really happy with his season. I can't be upset with James. He had a slow start and then eventually started to pick it up. I think entering into year 4, he's going to put up better numbers, and I'm hoping that the turnovers will go down and will add some more touchdowns to his game. In terms of running the football, I think we did an excellent 1-2 punch here. And we obviously have questions with Michael Carter and his contract, but that's for next episode. But happy with our 2 running back system. Really happy with that. In terms of passing, or receiving, Elijah Moore, 1,300 yards, 12 touchdowns, 78 receptions. We all know he's our number 1 receiver and our best receiver. Sean Samuel had a respectful full year, 45 catches, 800 yards, and 8 touchdowns. But Brandon Cooks, 35 catches, 500 yards, and 4 touchdowns. That's just not a good year for a veteran receiver. And if you just look at it like this, in terms of downs played, they both played pretty much the same amount of snaps. So it's definitely rough. Meredith had an okay year, even though he missed 6 games. We need another playmaker, I feel. We'll go on a deeper dive in next episode, though. In terms of the offensive line, No complaints here. We just dealt with injuries during the postseason. And then here on the defense, I mean, in the AFC Championship game, we got no sacks when we had 2 double-digit sack playmakers, and that definitely is a concern. But Jonathan Jackson, 16.5, led the team. Myers with 11, and then Jalen Bonds with 4 sacks, 4 interceptions led the team, with Bryce Hall and James Bradbury right behind. Definitely disappointing, even though we had a very good team. Let's go check out the yearly awards real quick. We'll go through the AFC, and that's it. So Ezekiel Elliott, MVP. Here in the AFC, Sean Watson, Offensive Player of the Year. Joey Bosa, Defensive Player of the Year. Dre Griffin, here is the Offensive Rookie of the Year. And then Theodore Dickerson, Defensive Rookie of the Year. So happy to see that. That should help out some XP. Watson, Best Quarterback. Mixon, the best running back. Jarvis Landry, Best Wide Receiver. Elijah Moore was number 3. Trey Smith, Best Offensive Lineman. Montez Sweat, Best Defensive Lineman, beating out Jonathan Jackson. Best Linebacker, Joey Bosa. Kenny Moore, Best Defensive Back. Jalen Bonds, runner-up. And then Best Kicker, Justin Tucker, even though he missed 2 field goals and 2 extra points during the playoffs. Disappointing stuff after a very good regular season. Let's sim to the Super Bowl just to see if there's any sort of development traits for the roster, and then we will end today's episode. So yes, it will be the Washington football team versus the Jacksonville Jaguars, but let's see if there's any new developments. And here on the offensive side of the ball, Elijah Moore is now an X Factor. He got first free. Don't know what that means. Let me know down below what I should be doing for this stuff, because I have no idea what any of that means. I don't keep up with that stuff. No other development traits for the offense. Dylan Henry came down as star dev. Oh, Owen Stafford here, our backup quarterback, is a superstar dev quarterback. Interesting. So the quarterback we drafted in the 3rd round came down as superstar. That's very good to know. Here on the defensive side of the ball, nothing here at linebacker. Bonds is still... Did Bryce Hall go up to superstar? I think Bryce Hall went up to superstar. Let's see. And he did. That's huge. So now we have another superstar defensive back. And I don't see anyone else. So 2 massive upgrades for our team, and I see 3 upgrades here for Theodore, so that's good. But yeah, that is today's episode, guys. Please leave a like, comment down below what you thought, and don't forget to subscribe. I know it was definitely not the game we all wanted to see or expected in the AFC Championship game. You expect us to step up more, but we just didn't. But guys, next time will be an off season. It will be the 4th off season in this franchise, or the 5th. I lose count very quickly. But again, guys, please leave a like, comment down below what you thought, and don't forget to subscribe. And guys, I will see you in the next one.